Master of Magnet. Now you don't have to, obviously the game came out before the movie, so it's not like Charles, you don't have to sound like Ian McKellen. You shall not pass. No. I know,
I think they should have cast you instead.
I agree. No, the new Magneto in X-Men First Class, awesome. I love that movie. Anyway, I digress. If you haven't seen it, go see it. First Class is like good. It's the bomb diggity. All right, so Magneto. You know what the notes from the producer says? He's evil.
It does.
It says he's evil.
Right there, evil. That's all it says.
But hey, believe it or not, some actors come in, they don't know. It's like, I don't read comics. What is this? Magneto? Who's this? Oh, he's evil. Oh, okay, I can do evil. That's why it's so important to be an actor and not just, I'm a fan, or, I do impressions. It's like, that's not going to get you.
You want this to be kind of like a deeper voice, or?
It can, yeah. It could be, I want to say actor's discretion. See, what you can do in the audition, you get to play director when you do an audition. When your first take is whatever you think that character should sound like. So, you've been hired on the basis of what you think Magneto, evil, should sound like. Now you're in the booth, you got the gig. You're going to be making at least $400. Awesome, congrats. Making your 2-hour minimum. You'll be in and out of the session in 20 minutes or less. It's like, that's an easy payday. It's like, well, and martinis. Cut. All right, let's go. All right, so let's hear. What's your name again?
My name is John.
Okay, John. John, let's hear your Magneto.
I am Magneto, master of magnets.
Oh, wow, that's evil. All right, it's nice, it's over the top, it's brutal. Let's go to the next line, actually. Welcome to your destruction. Let's hear what you do with that.
Welcome to your destruction.
Ah, I like that. That's very, very nice. You don't have to give me 3 in a row because, yeah, you're nailing it, dude. That's light. That's nice. The next one is English-tastic. Let's see what you do with this one. But you're evil. Evil.
You guys gotta hear this line.
We're waiting to hear the line.
You shall meet with my wrath.
Meet with? Okay, you shall meet with my wrath. Now, a little more ominous. You shall meet with my wrath.
You shall meet with my wrath.
Good. He takes direction well. You have to. These are key skills. Key skills in voice acting in general. You have to be able to cold read, absorb material quickly, and take direction well. Do exactly as the director directs you, unless they say, "All right, throw it. Give me an original spin on it. Take it wherever you want." And you have to, okay, quick, make an actor choice and commit to it. Boom. And stay consistent in your performance from start to finish. What I'm going to give everyone today is kudos for taking direction well, and committing to the choice and giving consistent performances. This is great. Another key skill for actors, improv. We got a great improv group here this weekend doing great shows with skits and all that. And you think, well, what is it like? Come up here and make up a song about bananas on the spot. They're like, what does that have to do with acting in the booth? Because we have to think on the fly. Because how am I going to make my audition stand out from everyone else's? If the line is literally, I am Magneto, master of magnet, ha 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 ha, how am I going to make it sound different from the other 200 actors who are going to all say the same line exactly? Maybe I could laugh into it. Use improv and make that vocal choice. Like, I am Magneto, master of magnet. And then other actors may just do, I am Magneto, master of magnet. And, for whatever reason, those 200 actors, 199 of them will just not get chosen. There's only one role. There's only one part. And it doesn't mean the other 199 suck. Here's something to remember. If you get a chance to audition for something, chances are you're not going to get it. You know why? It's a numbers game. It's not because you suck. It's just not what the director had in mind. Now, what is important, if you get to try out for something, go in there and do the best you can, and then divorce yourself from it. Again, because you're going to drive yourself bonkers going, oh, I coulda, woulda, shoulda, I really hope I get this role. Chances are it's not going to happen. But if you're in the booth for that 5 minutes, make a good first impression. So that director will remember you and call you in. And then they'll call you in next time. Next time. I'll bring no. They'll call you in next time. There's a project. It could be 6 months down the line. Could be 2 years. They'll say, hey, John, let's call John back in. He rocked it on that audition, and he was very professional. He was efficient. We like how he works. Let's call him back in and see what he does with the other thing. Now let's do the signature line from Magneto.
Welcome to Die.
Oh, yeah. Excellent, sir. Thank you very much. Hey, thanks. Thank you so much. All right. Now, we only have a few minutes left. So I'm going to tell you about something that I do on Skype, because, Skype means you can be anywhere in the world and do this. I do Skype voice acting critique sessions, basically. Now, it's not free, but voice acting classes and workshops tend to cost hundreds of dollars. To make a demo, you'll easily spend up to $1,000 or more. These are just the harsh reality. You have to make an investment in your craft. Like, you want to be a doctor, you got to spend all that money to go to medical school. You want to be an actor, you got to spend money to train as an actor, and then eventually spend money to move where the work is. So what I do, I don't teach acting. I can't make you into an actor, but I can share my experiences from in the booth the past 11 years to kind of walk you through the paces like we just did today, except do it one-on-one over Skype. So I have copy like this from video games. I have commercial scripts. I have some anime audition sides. And, if you sign up for a class, or it's not really a class, it's just sign up for a Skype session. I'll put you through the paces. We'll go about at the pace we were doing today. And I'll give you some honest feedback. If you have a demo, sure, I'll listen to it, and we'll break it down. Here's what works. Here's what doesn't. And so forth. So if you're interested in reading about that and seeing testimonials from everybody who's taken them, just go to my website, KyleHebert.com. The spelling is in the program guide, Hebert, like Hebert, but my name's pronounced Hebert. H is silent, E's like an A, like Colbert. No relation, but, it's like, how will you remember it? I'm Hebert. That's how you remember my name. But anyway, so $75, you pay over PayPal, we coordinate on email, and then we get on and we sit there and work through some scripts. Let's see where you're at. It's aimed at beginners. You don't have to be a working actor. It's not meant for people who want to be better, this, that, and the other. It's specifically geared towards a professional lending his ear to someone who's interested or thinking or curious about voice acting. It's like, well, what's it like to do 3 different takes? Well, can I take direction? How would I react in a professional mock setting? So if that's something you're interested in, check out all the details and the descriptions about your expectations, what it is, what it's not. And again, I'm very careful to say I'm not a snake oil salesman. I'm not here to turn you into voice actors. I can't do that. Everyone who wants to be a voice actor is not going to become a voice actor because, it's a personal decision. Do you want to invest in the time and the money and, blood, sweat, and tears to have a thick skin and the patience to audition constantly, eventually be where the work is and still not book gigs? Or take the classes and accept the reality that even though you're trained and you have a top demo, you're still not getting called? Or you don't find an agent, or you do it for 5 years and you make no progress whatsoever. The thing to remember is, if this is something you want bad enough, and this is true of anything in life, try it. Baby steps. If you come up with things like, I don't have the money, I live here, I don't live where the work is, that's just excuses. Those are obstacles that can be overcome, believe it or not. Not overnight, but you can do it eventually. Take baby steps. Say, all right, well, instead of going out to eat this week, I'm going to put $25 away this paycheck. And then suddenly you have more money saved. And it's like, I'm going to invest and take an acting class. Okay, cool. I'm going to invest and fly out to LA and take a voice acting class with one of those veteran voice coaches who knows people. It's all about networking. It's all about just trying it. Because if you wonder what if, that sucks. My dad, bless his heart, because he's my hero, because he's helped me so much, but bless his heart, because, you know, he did what he took an aptitude test for, which is like IT tech support, back when it was called computer programming 30 years ago. And he worked that daily job in and out, and he was miserable and stressed out. And, you know, he would like pick up a guitar, and like, man, had he only followed his passion, right? So if you do what you love in life, it doesn't matter whether it makes you rich or not. I've never been more broke in my life. But I am so ecstatic that I get to do voice acting. I get to travel the world and meet you guys and talk about how awesome this job is. And I love to be inspirational and plant the seed in your head that, okay, this may not be for you, but give it a try. If it's something you really want, then stick to it. Who knows? It may pay off, but accept the reality that it may not. But you can say, hey, at least I tried, instead of wondering, well, what if? Okay? That's what I want to throw out there. So thank you for coming, and enjoy the rest of the con.